Paul, you're still just gonna give another day?
Yeah, it's still the same. So it's one of those that he's got to get it better. Probably a chance to swing it if we need him, but not enough for him to start. And then Connor's out. His wife's hopefully giving birth today, so he's going to be there. We were able to call up Brent Morales, so he'll be in there filling in for Connor and a little bit of Paul.
With the off day, does that play in giving Paul an extra day as well?
Yeah, I mean, if you can, you hope to do that. But again, if there's a chance to pinch hit or do something, there's a chance to do that.
From your own experience when you played toward the end and injuries and attrition mounted up, was it still fun to play even though the injuries kind of dominate some of your days?
Yeah, well, that's just part of it. I think everybody goes through that. It's still fun. I mean, there's days it's a little harder than others depending on how it's going, but it's still fun. I mean, he still enjoys it. You can tell with the work he puts in and everything he does that he enjoys it. But everybody goes through this. I think if you're fortunate enough to get to that point where he's at, that some days it's aren't as easy as others. But he does a lot to keep himself in shape and do stuff. It's just nature does run its course as far as physical stuff. So every once in a while, that's going to happen.
Is that just the price you pay for playing in the major leagues every day
for a long time? Yeah. And then and it's worth it. I don't think he'd change it, but again, it's just something that happens, and he's one of the fortunate ones that's it's been able to happen to.
It's probably fortunate for him that he has a manager that went through it as well, because you kind of understand it, even though
I understand it. Again, it doesn't make it any easier on either guy, because I want him in there, and he wants to be in there. But again, it's how he's feeling that day, and you go from there. I think sometimes you make decisions for him. At least I do, that he might not necessarily like on days, to get him a day here and there. But it's one of those. He's been swinging it great, so it's give him a couple days to rest it up and get back at it.
Robin, the way Gordon has swung before and after his injury, is this the way you thought he'd develop as a hitter, or do you think there's even more that he could do given 100% health and all that?
Well, I think it's going to get better. There's still some soreness in there, and I don't think he's at 100%. But he's been close enough that he can play, come in here and have good at bats and do a lot of good things. I think even last year, towards the second half, this is more of what he was going to do. I think you'll see probably more power later on once he fully gets healthy. But for right now, it's he does a good job going in there and just giving us the kind of a bat you want to see.
Have you seen him maybe even approaching 20 home runs when he's fully healthy in a season?
I mean, that's you would like to see that. Whether you're going to see that, I don't know. But I know what he's going to bring to the table as far as his at bats, and he's a winning kind of player. So that's more important right now than trying to project how many home runs he's going to hit.